Okay guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm packing for a trip right now. We are in my bedroom. Okay, please ignore the Vagisil. Okay, I didn't even realize that was there. Am I gonna cut it and start over? No, because we don't have time. We don't have time to do that. I don't have time, nor the efforts, nor do I care. Okay, just ignore that. So I'm going to give you a little life update, a little what's going on in my life right now, because it's so crazy. I can't even believe this is my life. I can't even make this shit up, okay? So obviously y'all know about my toxic ex, okay? We all know about it by now. Like, it's so annoying. I hate, like, I'm tired of hearing about it. Like, I'm tired. He won't leave me alone. I can't even tell you how many times he's been at my window. So, like, that one time he's at my window, but he's been at my window after that too. I'm talking about, like, I'm just so fed up at this point, y'all. He was playing video games one time and he just wasn't paying attention to me. I went to him, oh, are you gonna pay attention to me? He was like, I'm doing something, blah, blah, blah. That was enough for me. I was like, oh, it's really done. All the other shit, forget about all the other shit. This time, I'm done. And I would stand on that. If he would stand on it, I would stand on it. So what did I do? I Ubered home. And then I was like, it's really it. It's really done. And this is my mindset every time. Every time I'm like breaking up, but we're not even together. It's so weird. I'm like, oh, it's really done this time. So I'm like, this is really it. I'm here. He calls my phone 2 times. 2. And I was in the Uber, like, still, like, on the way home. Like, I didn't even get home yet. He called my phone 2 times. Just twice. Boom. He's at my window. He didn't even text. Not even a text, just at my window. And tell me why I love that energy. I love that energy. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm leaving. Like, he will not let me go. And you know what? I'm trying to realize or think about, like, what is it that, like, I'm mentally, like, not okay, that I, like, see that as, like, love or something. I'm seeing that as love, or I'm seeing that as, I don't know what I'm seeing it at, but I'm trying to think. I've been trying to really, like, pick my brain and diagnose what's wrong with me, because, like, what the hell's wrong with you, bitch? Like, leave the man. Like, don't open. Like, once he was here, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I have to let him in. No, you don't. No, you don't. You could have hit the, like, you could have hit the curtains. You could have, what is he gonna do? Break into that point? Like, we've never gotten there. I've never not let him in. So we don't know what would happen if I didn't let him in. But I just think the fact that he'd Uber here, like, you know, and then, you know, we Ubered back to his house. He spent all that money. You know what I mean? Like, me doing the most, it wasn't really that big of a deal, because it's like, he just wasn't paying attention to me. That's it. Like, bitch, like, but it's not about just that. It's about everything. It's like, I'm just fed up. Like, I feel like I'm not getting treated enough. Then one little thing sets me off and I'm ready to be done. I'm ready. And I've been saying this. I've been telling him I'm ready. I'm really ready. Like, I keep saying, I just don't think we're working out. I don't think we're working out, right? So anyway, he can't let me go. This is the story, right? So obviously, when I went to LA for my birthday trip, like, I did not tell him, because I'm like, oh, we're not together. Like, to me, we're not together. So, like, we're gonna stand on that. If we're not together, like, I'm not gonna move like we're together. Like, I don't want to be together, so I'm gonna move on that. Like, I don't want this, like, not together bullshit. Like, what the fuck? Just leave me alone. I'm over it and done. So I'm gonna move like we're not together. So I'm gonna book my birthday trip. And keep in mind, y'all, this man went to Venezuela for, like, almost practically a month for his birthday. Okay, so I'm like, oh yeah, like, I'm gonna do me for LA. Like, fuck it. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, just whatever. I'm just over it. So I'm gonna do me. It's cool. It's not like I'm on hoe time where I'm like anybody. It's not like that. But it's like, I'm just gonna have fun and not, like, being like, to me, we're not together, but it's not like we have this understanding that if you fuck somebody, you're done. I think we have this understanding. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, on my end, that's not, like, I'll never really know, but, like, you know, he, you know, whatever, we swear to each other. It's like we haven't touched nobody, but we be low-key doing foul shit, like this trip shit. So anyway, I go to LA, or sorry, I wake up and I go to the airport. He calls me the next morning. He had just dropped me off at my house, right? Day before. Calls me up. Talking. He hears the airport in the back. And he's like, where are you going? And I said, forget what I said. I forget. I don't even know if I was telling him. Maybe I'm a little bit of a problem, but fuck you. You went to Venezuela. No. Oh, you know what I said? Okay, we keep getting each other back. I have to remember this drama. I said, I wouldn't tell him because, first of all, when he went to Venezuela, he wouldn't tell me. He was saying South American tour. I'm going on a South American tour. I'll let you know. You'll let me know. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's not a healthy relationship. He's playing games. He's playing games and he's playing games with the wrong one. You're playing games with the wrong one. I'll let you know. South American tour. And keep in mind, I've been with this man like 2 years. No friends, okay? Hasn't introduced me to no single friend. Like, really, I mean, he does have friends. Like, I don't know. I literally don't know, actually. Like, he doesn't hang out with nobody. Actually, like, low-key no friends, okay? Apparently here, right? Apparently. Because tell me how I've been with you 2 years. And somehow, you, last minute, can conjure up 5, 6 other guys to go on a Venezuela trip with you. He's going with 5 or 6 other guys. What? He conjured them up like the Avengers. They gathered. Avengers met up in Venezuela. He's like, oh, you don't know them? They're like from around America. Who the fuck are you? First of all, I don't know this man. No, I don't know who. I literally don't know the guy. I don't know it. What the fuck? I don't know any of them. Except maybe one, barely. I don't know him, though. But, like, the other one was here. Okay? But whatever. Like, it's already, it's what the fuck? We're not together. We're not together. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So I'm thinking, like, we're, like, whatever. So, yeah, he did that for his birthday. Okay? So I go to LA for my birthday. And you know what? Guess what? You bitch, I am going to be in the airport and you're going to wonder where the fuck I'm going. Because fuck you for that. Right? That's not healthy. But am I doing the healthy thing and just leaving? I don't know. Like, no, I'm not. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't 1,000% know. I've never really tried. Like, I do try and stand on business, but not to my full potential. Like for example, the window thing. I could have probably really stood on business and, like, more so not let him in. Like, oh, I'm really done. How can we not let a guy that we really care about that's standing at the window in? Like, he came and he's at the window. I don't know. There's something wrong with me. Whatever. Something's wrong with me. Anyway, so back to the LA thing. So I'm going to LA. And I guess that really hurt him. Probably. He won't admit that. He don't have no feeling. Guys, on his end, no feelings for no bitch. No feelings for no bitch. He was not phased, okay? He played it off cool. He's like, okay, you know what? Have fun, right? Blah, 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 whatever. Ow. Oh, my gosh. I'm 25 and it's kicking in. Anyway, garage really creeps up on you. So, me having the Vagisil in this whole video is making it really unserious. And I hate that for me because this is a serious video. But anyway, so while I'm on my birthday trip, you guys, and on my birthday too, keep in mind, on my birthday, like, it's like about to turn 12, right? I'm about to go out. I'm getting ready. I'm turning 25. I'm going to have a nice time in LA. Whatever. Some bitch that we all know of, okay, adds me. Guess who adds me? It's the bitch that was at his apartment, that he said was not at his apartment, was at his, was there for business, okay? Alleged business, right? Swears he didn't fuck her, okay? Adds me on Snap or whatever. I don't know, like, I guess she already had me on Snap. I don't know. Like, all of a sudden, there was a message. So I'm like, what? I think she, like, had me, like, blocked maybe and then re-added me. I don't know. All of a sudden, she's on my phone. And I'm like, oh, this is tea. Like, this is interesting. Like, let's hear it. Like, what's going on? What is it? What is it now? What is it now? Because it's always something, right? Boom. I open that shit. And then she's like, hey, girl, I just want to talk. I think we should talk. And I'm like, girl, there's really nothing that we need to talk about. Like, what are we going to talk about? And this is after my second video, me exposing whatever she was there. So apparently her man obviously saw the video and stuff. Like, people were sending it to her man, figure out who it was, send it. And then they were going through a rough patch. Like, even her man, I don't know if I told you this, you guys, but the man she allegedly cheated on, messaged me and is like, hey, I saw your video. And I'm really sorry that you had to go through that. Really, really nice man. Felt bad for him. Apologized. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's so sweet, whatever, you know, like, it happens, whatever. And then I was like, do you really think they did anything? And then he was like, I don't know. Only they will know. Only they will really know, right? But he was telling me, I don't even want to tell. I'm not going to share what, you know, like, he's really nice. But he's just saying, like, I don't know, she's been moving weird, like, maybe possibly with other guys, but maybe not with, like, you know, my ex. Because he's like, I don't think they did. He said that, I don't think they did, which was, like, weird. I was like, oh, really? You don't think they did? He's like, yeah, but I think she's moving weird with other guys, but not with those two. And I was like, really? So, like, you know what I mean? That's me, because I was like, I just want to leave him, like, you know what I mean? Whatever. In my head, I'm like, damn, like, this is not helping me. I wish he would have been like, yes, they probably definitely did. You need to stand on business, girl. He was like, I don't think they did. And I'm like, what? Don't say that shit to me. I'm trying to leave, bro. You're not making it easy. Anyway, so she messaged me, and she's like, yeah, I just want to, like, apologize or something. I forget what the fuck she said. Some bullshit. Okay? And then I was like, that's cool, girl, but just, I need to know, like, did you guys fuck? Right? Because I'm like, it was just, was it really just business? Like, just let a bitch know. And then she was like, well, it wasn't just business. But yeah, we didn't fuck. And I'm like, oh, this hoe is playing with me. Like, girl, what the fuck what kind of, like, explanation is this? Oh, like, it wasn't just, dude, she knew what she was doing, and that's fine. I was like, this is funny. Like, this is entertaining. Like, this is hilarious. Okay? But basically we're having a conversation back and forth, just talking, you know, she's like talking shit about him, like so much shit, right? And then I was like, it's okay, girl, like, honestly, yeah, I'm really glad I got out. Like, I said that, I was like, I'm really glad, like, I'm like, you know, I'm done, I'm over it, it's fine, like, it's fine on my end, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all, like, about anything. But I was like, but could you tell me, blah, blah. She's like, no, we didn't. Like, she's like, no, we didn't. And then eventually, like, going on with the conversation, guys, then she's like, we just kept going. And then eventually she was like, actually, we did actually fuck. I'm like, okay, like, thank you for just telling me, like, that's what I, like, what I wanted. Because I basically told her, I was like, well, I really was hoping that you guys actually did fuck, because then I could leave him alone. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I really was honestly hoping that you guys did fuck. And then eventually she was like, well, I wasn't going to say this, but we actually did. So I'm like, okay, great. Now I can leave him alone for good, you know? And then she's telling me all this stuff about him, like how he how he was really, like, terrible to her, like, terrible. And keep in mind, this guy has never claimed this girl, like, they're not dating, like, whatever. She's just really crazy about him. And I know that because I've seen the evidence and witnesses from different people, but I'm not going to get into that. People that had to pick her up from his house because she couldn't get inside because she's banging, screaming, trying to get into the place, okay? Like, he wouldn't let her in. Allegedly, phone calls, like, phoning him, and he's just not picking up. He's like, I don't want to fucking, like, don't talk, like, I don't want anything to do with you, like, you know, ignoring her ass. Oh my gosh. And I think that's where he picked up this behavior, because why am I getting, like, spam phone calls? Like, I've never spam phone called no one in my life. Like, if you're not picking up, bye. Like, I'm cool. He definitely learned this behavior from somebody, like, I don't know, because what, he's so showing up in my, not being let in. That's what I gotta start doing. I gotta do what he did, is not let her in. But it's harder, like, it's the window, you know, he cares. Anyway, daddy issues, that's fucked. That's fucked, bro. He doesn't care about you. So a man can show up at your window, and that's all it takes, bro. Bare minimum. What? A window show up and you're, like, back cool? Oh my god, dude, sometimes I can't stand myself. Like, what is wrong with you? Low standards. Oh, get up. Anyway, So she tells me this information, right? Talking shit on the man. She's like, I'm glad I got away. And then I kept like, and it was like we were low key being kind of bitchy to each other. I could tell. Like I could tell. I was like, this hoe, like this hoe. She's like, yeah, like we all make mistakes. Like, yeah, I can't believe I did that, but we all make mistakes, you know, whatever. And then I asked her at the end, it's like, so what made you want to come forward now, right? Like out of all this time, it's been months, and now you're coming. And she says, well, my man actually told me to tell you, like, we're trying to work it out, and he told me to tell you, like, let you know, like, she has a right to know. Thank you. Her man, so great. So amazing. Like, thank you. Like, whatever, you know? Like, let her know. But the thing is, that doesn't even make sense because she started it off not telling me they fucked, though. Like, she said they didn't. So if that was really it's still mind fucking me to this day. This whole situation still mind fucks me. Because if you were really trying to, like, clear it up, wouldn't you tell me that you guys hooked up right away instead of, I asked her so many times, like, did you guys hook up? Did you do anything sexual? Because I had to say it different ways, because she was like, well, it wasn't just business. Oh, what the fuck does that mean? So, like, okay, you guys didn't fuck, but what else was it then? Like, you're doing this on purpose to me, but I will let you, because I actually really do want to know so I can just move on with my life. So I will let you play with me, I guess, right? Because otherwise I should hit with the ignore. Like, the fuck? Like, I don't even care. But you know what? I'll admit, I'm human. I low-key want to know, and I want to gather information. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Okay? Just tell me. It's fine. Because I'm going to piece it together myself. With whatever, even if you tell me lies, I will piece it together. I'm that bitch. I will know. Right? So, whatever. So, end of conversation. So, this is my birthday, right? Hasn't turned 25 yet. About to go out for my LA trip, birthday. And did I crash out? Was I sad? I was like, no. I was like, I'm free. Okay? Whatever. I'm like, oh, he done. Cut off, right? So I'm out, and that's when you'll see my LA vlog, you guys, of me wild. You know, I was kind of wild, and I'm not gonna lie, I was piggybacking on dudes. You know, I was letting them buy me flowers. Okay? All the above. But was I doing anything sexual with anybody? No. Was I really taking anybody, like, was I like, serious? Oh, I gotta find someone to go home with, and like, oh, I'm gonna get some dick? No. I was fighting guys off the whole night. It wasn't even anything serious. Like, y'all, I was so, dude, I'm getting content. I'm going out there, I'm getting content. This is good content. You think I'm just gonna be doing this just to do this? No, like, it's funny. Like, this is hilarious. Like, buy me flowers. Like, pick me. But I'm telling y'all, all those guys they try and get you to come home with them after, and that's when you draw the line, sorry. Because nothing ever good happens. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, you in a public situation, like, I'm not trying to get with anybody like that. That's the point. Right? So I kind of wild out. Like, I wouldn't be doing that if I was in a respectful relationship. You know, I wouldn't be doing that. I know that. You know, I'm young. I'm 25 now. Like, whatever. Like, I'm just finding out. Apparently, they fucked. I'm like, oh my gosh. I got it from the source that herself. They fucked. Finally, I have the answer. Because I still don't know the answer. But after that day, I feel like I know the answer a little bit more. Because I was so in the dark. Not because, like, she said they fucked, but because of this, like, after. I believe they didn't fuck now because she did that shit. Because before I really didn't know, and I'll tell you why now I feel like they didn't. Because this girl's sending me, like, oh, he's terrible. I'm glad I got away. And you deserve so much better, girl. You deserve so much better. Like, whatever. I mean, I knew that, but whatever. The next day, guess who calls me up to wish me a happy birthday? Thou shall not be named. We'll name him Thou shall not be named. Because whatever. Trying not to talk about, you know, like, his name or anything. He calls me. He's like, happy birthday. Like, early as fuck, too. Like, bitch, I was out, obviously. So, like, why are you calling me early? Like, I'm going to be up. Like, early as hell, like, 6 a.m. I think the time difference, he didn't calculate that or think that. But imagine being hungover and you have a universal trip, like, universal day the next day, and your freaking ex is calling you at 6 in the morning, and you know in your mind you think he fucked somebody, right? So you're not in a good mood, right? So I picked that bitch up, and I was like, thank you, but I'm gonna need you to leave me alone forever. Thank you. Or no, wait, no, it wasn't a call. Like, I'm trying to remember. I think I was like, I know. Oh, I think it was on the phone, because I'm trying to remember if it was a text, because I thought I texted, I know what you did. Oh, no, I think I said this all on the phone. No, so I was like, and I know what you did, so I need you to leave me alone forever. And he's like, what? And then right away, he's like, man, did that girl hit you up? And I was like, it doesn't matter. Because she was like, don't tell him that I, was messaging you or anything, because he'll be mad, but whatever. I'm like, okay, like, what the fuck, whatever. Like, thanks for telling me, I'll try to keep this between us. Like, I was gonna try. I wasn't gonna go to him and be like, she told me this and that, whatever. I just wanted to say, like, I don't want to get into it, bro, but I know what you did, and we're done. And please leave me alone. And he's like, she hit you up, huh? And I was like, it doesn't matter. Like, I wasn't saying it. And he's like, man, that girl's trying to blackmail me. She's been trying to blackmail me. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, right when I think, thank goodness, I'm done. I got the universe from this. Like, I got the sign from the universe. I can be done. I can breathe. It's done. Boom. This dude, he is so good. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know if I'm just, I don't know. But anyway, so he... This story is so crazy. Like, I can't even believe this is my life. It's actually so crazy. So right when I think I can just be done, I can move on. Dude, he don't let me go. I'm telling you, he don't let me go, though. It's kind of hot. Like, dude, to me, I'm thinking he's really fighting for a relationship right now. Is that fucked? That's fucked, huh? Yeah, because, I mean, my dad never fought to have a relationship with me like this. Like, this is really crazy. Like, a man fighting for me like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the dad thing probably, like, when I was younger, I was like, oh, that didn't affect me. Like, I've always just had one parent. That doesn't affect. Something about, like, when you're growing up and these situations come up, you're like, I think it has something to do with that. I don't know for sure, though. I might just be using it as excuse. I don't know. Again, he's like, she's been blackmailing me. Look at this, right? Boom. He shares his screen with me. Goes through all their texts, like, leaked me her number and everything. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, he really cares. Like, he don't even give a fuck about her. Like, giving me her number is crazy. It's going through the whole thing. And keep in mind, y'all, he wouldn't have had enough time to, like, I don't think, edit shit too. I don't know. Or, like, he wasn't expecting to, he wasn't like, oh, like, but I don't know. He was just, like, on it. He was like, just look through the messages. And it's just, the messages that I seen between them, they were so embarrassing for her, because she's going on, like, spam, and, like, her number is not saved or anything, right? Not saved, just a random number, because apparently if he blocks her, she texts from different number. Like, just doesn't, like, she doesn't leave him alone. Like, she's crazy. Like, she's a little bit, like, whatever. And it's just messages of, like, her like, asking, like, oh, I'm getting kicked out now, like, whatever, this and that. I don't even want to say what she said about the guy that she was with. Very bad, very awful, but I don't want to get into her business and whatever. That's not my business. But and she's talking to herself, basically, and he's responding like, okay, haha, funny, like, whatever. I'm not giving you money. Like, she's asking for money. Like, she's asking for him to pay the apartment for her. Like, the audacity was so funny. Like, she feels, like, entitled to that. Like, that was kind of crazy. I was like, what? And he's, like, laughing at her. Like, she's begging, and she starts getting mad. And then she's like, I'm going to tell Jada, whatever, like, this or that. Like, I'm going to just tell her that we fucked. Like, I'm just going to tell Jada. And he's like, go ahead. Like, what? There's nothing to tell. Like, I don't know. And it was super weird, because then she also sends one of my YouTube videos. Like, she clearly is watching the channel. It's, like, so insane. She sends one of my YouTube videos with the one, like, one of the ones that he was in it. Like, barely. He was barely in it, too. Like, so she's watching all of them. I was like, what the fuck? What? Sends it to him, and she's like, you're with her again? Like, I forget. I'll put it here so you can see. She was like, leave her alone. And then he was just like, you're weird, man. Like, you're weird. Like, right? Like, that, what, That was weird. Like, you are weird. And, like, I hate to agree with a man, and I hate to take a man's side, and I don't want to believe a man. But what the fuck? You're weird as hell because you're telling me all this shit about, like, leave him, this and that, blah, blah. Whole time, you're trying to convince him to not be with me. What? So then I'm like, what the fuck? And whole time he's like going through this, right? He's like, see, like I told you, she's crazy, she's weird, all this. And I'm starting to see the crazy and the weird. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's like, see, she's broke, man. She's broke. To me, like, this is how he worded it. And I'm always like, he makes great points. I'm not gonna lie, he does. He's like, she's broke. Do you see? She's broke. She has no money, struggling. He's not a bad guy. Like, he's not a bad guy where he wants to see people suffer, right? So he's like, to me, we weren't even together. You're making videos with Dumo on your channel saying that we're not together. I just needed her to do something for the business, whatever. I was just trying to help her out. Like whatever. She helps me out, I help her out. It was just a money thing. It was just a money thing. There was no nothing. Like, you see how I speak to her. You see how I talk to her. I don't give a fuck about her like that at all. She fucked my op. She's freaking, like, you know, she has a freaking man. You think I want to be, she has a man. Like, all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, the points are getting really valid. I'm not even gonna lie. Just I'm talking about pages of conversation looking embarrassing for her. I'm like, what the hell? Like, he could have just... So weird, you know what I mean? And he didn't want to out anything like this, so he didn't send me these messages before. But just the fact that, like, he was like, oh my gosh, this bitch is going to, like, try and blackmail me is insane. Like, I think I have, like, you know, whatever, like, privacy's off limits. Like, you know, he's kind of a nice guy. Like, I don't, or am I delusional? I don't know. And then, you know what I mean? And then he keeps saying, like, I took you to Vegas and I didn't even fuck anybody. Like, I didn't even cheat on you and I took you to Vegas. Right? And I was like, oh my gosh, he does have a good point. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. He does care. Like, he's not even sending this bitch nothing. Like, she's, like, literally her stuff. She's sending him pictures of her stuff in a suitcase getting kicked out of her house. And he has a free open apartment because I'm not even staying with him. Because I said, fuck you, I need a space. And she's getting... And he don't give a fuck. Like, oh my gosh. This is crazy. I was like, oh, so embarrassing. And yet, I'm in LA. We're not together. And he's sending me, like, hundreds of dollars, you guys. I'm talking about... Well, not, like, anything crazy. Like, you know, a few $100s. I'm not even gonna lie. E-transferring. I'm like, oh, like, he does care. And I'm in LA doing, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. But again, the whole thing is just, it's a toxic relationship. It's a toxic, but I don't think now there was cheating. I really don't think he fucked her. Hearing the whole story like that from her too. Like, just from her side's what's really did it for me. I think that she was very, like, hurt. She does not like me. She does not like me because she's always wanted a relationship with him, and I get that. I keep telling her, like, girl, I don't even want the man, though. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. What the fuck? I don't not... What? She thinks what the hell? Like, I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't even know. Like, she's trying to message him to stop fucking with me. Like, bitch, what? You're the lucky one. You got away. Like, what the fuck? I wish he didn't like me like he didn't like you. I wish. Dude, I would never be in his DMs, like, responding. I've never even, like, I don't even, 4 or 5 texts. I would never send more than 4 texts. 4 texts of a man not responding and you're sending more is insane. No wonder he don't like you. Like, I could give you some tips, girl, because that's not how you do it. That's how you drive men away. The fuck? Less is key, bitch. Like, I wish he don't fuck with me like he don't fuck with you. Like, really? You're the lucky one. I'm telling you, you don't want this man obsessed with you, bro. You don't want this man to not leave you alone. He's showing up at your window. All the above. It's actually kind of the dream, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, you know what? I feel bad because maybe I'm living her dream. I'm getting sent money. I'm getting flights. I'm getting with the effort, but it's just not enough for me. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Am I a bitch? Like, I don't know. Like, guys, the whole situation, very confusing, right? Am I, because imagine, like, the slight chance that he's really, like, I mean, now it really seems like he's telling the truth, but, like, that's the thing. Like, if he's really telling the truth, then I would, like, I do think he is telling the truth. So I do feel bad in that sense, but I just don't want the relationship anymore. Like, I don't care the fact that he didn't cheat. It's not even about that. It's about everything that's went on. It's about everything. It's not been good. It's not about this one single thing. It's not about this single, like, you know, it's like, I know, okay, now I know he probably didn't cheat, maybe, but it's just like, you should have had the mental note that even though that we're not together, like, to have somebody over that, like, whatever, is weird. It's weird. Like, whatever. But I get he's thinking of business and money and whatever. I don't care. I don't know. It's confusing, right? Anyway, so fast forward. Okay, this is where it gets even interestinger. So obviously, I tell him I moved to LA and I'm saying I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. Whatever. I don't care. And I said, I don't care that you didn't fuck her. Whatever. We're done. I don't like the fact that you had her in your apartment at all. I'm not that bitch. I'm not that bitch. I don't care that you didn't fuck. I know. Okay, he's like, you know that I didn't fuck her. No. I said, I don't know for sure 100,000%, but, like, yes, I believe you. Like, I do believe you. You know, I think I'll give you that. But regardless, I don't want a relationship. I'm done. I'm drained. I can't do this anymore. I tell him I moved, and he's like, yeah, right. Swear on your mom. And I said, no, because I might come back and visit. And he said, you're lying. And I said, I'm not, but I was lying, but I would not swear on my mother. I will not do that. So, you know, I had to make an excuse. Then I eventually come back, right? I come back, and what happened when I came back? Oh, eventually I did go see him. Yeah, like, I was pretending I was gone for a few days, but, like, you know, obviously he still calls, and, like, I do like talking to him. And I did eventually end up going over to his house. Yeah, that one was on my bad. I should have stood on business and made him come to me, because he would have, but I should have, but whatever. I did end up caving, because you know what he told me? He told me that he's such a little bitch. He told me he got me a gift. And then he was like, wow, you're such a bitch, because he's like, are you coming over? I said, no. I was passing by his house. He's like, well, I got you a gift, so stop by. So I was like, oh, well, that's fucked if I don't go. And he got me a gift. Bitch, there was no gift. The gift was his dick. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, there was no gifts. Anyway, oh my god, I hate this. Oh my gosh, we're so toxic, but we're toxic. We're so toxic in love. Or maybe it's not in love, but whatever the fuck this is. Anyway, so then it's really good. It's just really good, and then I end up staying there for weeks at a time. Like, maybe 2 weeks back to back, and it's just so... It's good. Other than that time, like, during that 2 weeks is the time where I, like, Ubered back here because he wasn't paying attention to me with his video games, and then he came and Ubered, and it's just good. And then he was treating me so great, and I was worried because I had another trip booked. Okay? Caravana 2025, Toronto, Canada. All right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, everything's really good. And we're not really together. We're not really together. Oh yeah, but before that, he did apparently go to Gab's. Like, okay, I went to LA and I was, like, wilding on LA, so it's fine. He went to Gab's for an hour, I guess, dropped in for an hour, and, like, I was here, and, like, he called me, he, like, let me know he was going and everything, I guess. Or no, he didn't let me know he was going. I was like, oh, where are you? Because I heard that he was in a car, and he was like, oh, I'm with my friend and we're going to go out to eat, and it's a Friday, so I already know what's up, right? And then he didn't respond, and so I was like, oh, he's out. and then I got videos sent to me of him out, because everybody knows in my city, like, you know, that's my ex, whatever. And then I post that because it was hilarious, and it got 10,000 views. And I'm like, perfect, 10,000 views. It's gonna be keeping an eye out. They know him. Good. Love that. I will always know. In my city, you can't do shit. Anyway, so then, and I wasn't really mad that night. I wasn't not too upset. Like, apparently people were like, oh yeah, he was asking for snaps. And he was like, yes, because my friend was having a party after the club, and they were wanting to know the address. Like, he was like, get people to go. And he didn't go. And I know he didn't go because he did call me right at 3 a.m. Like, he did call me. Like, he did call me, like, right after the club. And then was like, let me come over. Let me come over. I'm coming over. And I was like, no, you're not. He's like, yes, I am. Or, like, you come here then. And I was like, no. Anyway, so then after that, it was good. No, I think that was like, okay, I still haven't, okay, that part was when I came back from LA and I didn't see him at all, and then he was like doing that. Because I think he was trying to get me to like want to hang out with him. That's why he went to, I don't know. He's fucked. I have no idea. I don't know why I told him I moved, and then he was like, well, I'm going out then. Whatever. Go out then. But yeah, he didn't, he wanted me to come over that night. It was cute. Like, I just liked that, like, he was just like, I'm coming over. Even though I didn't want him to, but it's just, like, really, you know. He was getting aggressive. Oh, and then he was like, show me your room. Show me your room. Like, show me there's no guy in there. Like, whatever. It was funny. Hilarious. Anyway, so I have a trip booked for Toronto, right? I have a trip booked coming up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, everything is really good. Okay, back to the story. How am I gonna tell him? Do I do it to him? Like, do I do the same thing like that I did to LA? And like, and then I was like, I should tell him like before. I just don't know how he'd react if I told him ahead of time. Like, would he try and make me miss my flight? Like, my dad was like that. My dad made my mom miss her flight, or not miss the flight, stole her passport so she couldn't leave. Like, something stupid, right? Like, crazy, like psycho, and like whatever. So I was like, I don't know when to tell him. I asked God, and God literally told me to just wait. And I asked God about lots of stuff, you guys. I'm telling you, God, like, it's just, you know, he helps you out, like, no matter what. He's just telling me, like, just wait. And I was like, okay. And I felt kind of guilty. I almost felt guilty for going, because I'm like, oh, things are starting to be kind of, like, nice. Like, you know? And you start to feel like, I don't know, like, could we have a good relationship or a future together? And then it always comes, it's like a cycle, and then he proves to you, like, why no. So, like, one day, and, like, you know, we're just chilling, right? And then he sits me down on the balcony, whatever, he's smoking. And then he goes, I'm going on a trip. Right? And I leave, me personally, I leave in 3 days, right? And I was debating, when do I tell him? Do I tell him today? Do I tell him tomorrow? Do I tell him the day of the trip? But on the 3rd day, like this one right here, sits me down. Just like, I'm going on a trip. And the way he looked at me, and the way I looked at him, he had a little smirk, like he was doing something. But when he told me that, and I knew he expected me to feel some type, you know, in my face. He did. He expected me to really be, no, what? Oh my gosh, where are you going? Whole time I'm like, this is perfect. This couldn't have been better, right? Because I'm getting kind of like, oh my gosh, like, when we're not together, like, that's why I'm like, I was like, bro, if, like, we're not together, like, I just want to be left alone. I don't think it's working out. I keep saying this. I said, it's not working out. And he just won't take that as an answer. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I need to just stand on business, guys. Like, the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, this is like my venting. I'm venting. I'm getting it out. But, like, really, I need this to be done. So, I'm like, where are you going? And he's like, I'll tell you eventually. And I'm like, really? So you're not going to tell me? He's like, I'm going to tell you eventually. This is more than what I got when you went to the airport in LA. Like, you didn't even tell me that you left. I was on the phone with you. I called you when you were at the airport. I'm hearing you leave on the phone. No goodbye, no nothing. And I was like, oh, he's getting me back right now. Oh, this is a get back. This is a get back. This is hilarious. And you know what? You want to know why I booked this Toronto trip, bitch? I'll tell y'all why. Because I know it's never good with him. And you want to know something? I was thinking, when do I tell him? Do I tell him in advance? And I said, no. Let me just let the weeks play out, because I know something will happen between us that's like, I'll be like, fuck you. I know I will. I know it's like a ticking time bomb. I've been with him for like 2 years. I know how it is. So something's gonna fucking piss me off, and I'm just gonna be able to just bye. Right? Worked out great. I need to see what time it is, honestly, you guys. So I'm like, okay, well, who are you going with? Blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, dude, this is so toxic, like, right? He's like, well, what did we learn in school? There's who, what, where, when, and why, right? I'm like, okay, yeah, so fucking tell me, like, fuck you. So eventually he tells me the friend, and he was like, I'm going to Grace. But he was like lying. He was like, just kidding. That would be gay. Like, what? What? Fucking with me. Trying to fuck with me. Hilarious. You're hilarious. And then he's like, so it's with my friends for the birthday. So you know with who, and you know the why. Now you need to know the where. Fuck this man, right? Like, fuck him. Crazy, psycho ass. So he's like, I'll tell you, like, we'll go to the gym, and I'll tell you at the gym. We go to the gym. He don't tell me at the gym, but we had a fun little workout, whatever. I showed him how, like, to do a new leg stance, whatever. Crazy. Then he's like, I'll tell you in the shower. He doesn't tell me in the shower. And I kept bringing up. It's not like I wasn't. I was like, so you're going to tell me? Like, where you're a fucking liar. Gets out the shower. Fucking funny. And he's like, let me have fun with this. Okay? I didn't react when you were in LA. You're good. You're good. You're so good. You're right. You're right. Fuck you. Like, whatever. Like, you have no fucking right. And then he's just really, like, it's just funny. But he's, like, kissing me a lot. He's like, don't worry, like, we'll still be able to call. Don't worry, all this. But he's not telling me where he's going. And low-key, guys, I didn't even give a fuck. I had to pretend I gave a fuck. Because the whole time I'm like, perfect. He doesn't know. He doesn't know I'm out with this bitch in 2 days, bitch! It's fine. Like, I literally not gonna sweat you. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. We're done. We've been done. We're done. This is perfect. I want to be done. Okay? It's cool. And then I was like, well, don't leave me your keys, because he always does this. He leaves me his keys for his birthday trip. He left me his keys. I said I didn't want that shit. He left them at the gym. He's like, pick that shit up. I said, don't want your keys. Like, I can't take them, blah, blah, whatever. And then he was like, look after him. Like, I said, I can't look after your cat, because I know I'm fucking leaving, right? I said, I can't look after your cat. Like, figure that shit out, bro. And he's like, man, it's 3 days. It's 3 days. Like, you can't do 3 days. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm busy. I have a life. I don't know what I'm doing in this next 3 days. That's why I said I'm busy. And it was also, you know what, maybe I was gaslighting him too, because he's like, man, at the airport, he kept saying this. He's like, he kept saying this. And he's like, you know what? I debated on doing what you did to me, and I was going to just go. I was seeing if I should just go. Maybe he couldn't just go. He has his fucking keys and everything. Like, he couldn't do that. And do that to you and be petty, but I don't want to keep doing this back and forth with you. But him fucking going on this trip like this, I mean, he was like, it was last minute, which might be true. But as if, like, do we believe that, chat? I said, send me the freaking receipt then. Show me when you booked it. He wouldn't send it. He was like, are you going to pay half? Like, right? Like, he's like, I'll show you if you're paying half. Like, broke energy, the fuck, what a freaking weird. Anyway, so I don't think it was a last minute trip. I think he's, like, fucking around, but whatever. Again, I'm just on the same timing as him. Had this trip booked probably before he had his trip booked. He don't know that, though. But I knew shit was, I'm not going to stop living my life. Fuck you. I knew shit was going to go left. It always do. So why would I stop living my life too? You on that timing and I am too, boo. Just because I can match your energy. He's used to fucking with these broke bitches. Broke bitches begging for money. I can't pay my rent. Bitch, I'm not them. I can keep up. And he keeps talking about like, oh, you have this big dick energy. You have this big dick energy. Bitch, just be like, he feels offended. Mine's bigger. Like, what the fuck? Why would you keep saying, oh, you have this big dick energy. Like, you have this dick energy. You're pulling your dick out. And then you still want to be with me. It's giving gay. Like, are you coming out right now? Like, why are you calling me like a man and I have big dick energy and all this shit, and then you still are at my window trying to be with me? Are you coming out? Like, what are you doing? Right? Like, leave me then. It's really so easy. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Just leave me. Like, if I'm a guy to you, there's lots of other girls, or sorry, bitches that you can be with, bro. Go be with them. Like, you think I give a fuck? No, it's really nothing. Like, bye. So anyway, I know he was just loving. He thought that he's just like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, tell me where. But I really don't give a fuck. Cause when you find out what I'm doing this weekend, I'm gonna put your little trip to shame. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to be evil, you guys. I'm kind of being evil. But, like, I just feel like it's kind of rightfully deserved. Like, I'm kind of like, I can really match this toxic energy. Like, I'm actually so good at it. Like, tell me how I was, like, I almost, like, what I did, like, that's so Raven vision that this shit was something was gonna go down, and I played it perfectly. And thank goodness I didn't tell him before, because imagine I told him before, and then he would have had the upper hand, right? He would have had the upper hand. No, but because he told me, I knew. This is perfect. And I kept telling him when he was like, I'm not going to tell you where. I kept being like, remember this. And he's like, remember what? I was like, it doesn't matter. Just remember this. Like, I'm like a crazy person. I was like, remember this. So that when I tell him, oh yeah, I'm going. Bye. And then he's going to be like, where are you going? I'm going to do the same shit. I'm going to be like, oh, remember when you didn't tell me? Remember this? Remember that, bitch. Remember that. Stand on that. Yeah, we can play this game, bro. It's really nothing. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. It's fun at this point. I learned the game, you guys. I'm not crying anymore. Dude, we're done. It's all dried up. I don't have any more tears left to shed. I really don't. If I hear that he fucks a bitch, maybe I'll shed a tear. I don't know. If I really find out he fucks somebody, I just be like, perfect. I can move the fuck on with my life. Fuck you. Never talk to me again. But because it's just, we don't have that aspect, it's hard for me to really stand on business. But if he fucks somebody, he touches another bitch, dude, windows locked. Never mind curtain closed, windows locked. Like, I could stand on it then. That's the problem. So anyway, he leaves me with his keys. I'm like, fuck this guy, whatever. I'm gonna leave. I had to leave the keys somewhere. I won't say where, but it's in a place where he can go ask them to pick. He'll go to them and just get the keys. Okay. I fill the cat bowl with 3 things of food, because he's only gone for 3 days. It was just 3 days. And when he was leaving, he was like, turn on your location. And I was like, what? Because he's like, just stay at my house. Like, and he thinks I'm going to go back home. I'm not going to go back home, but fuck you. Or sorry, he thinks I'm going to go back home, but reality is I'm not going to be here. But he thinks I'm going to be home. So he's just like, just stay here. Turn your location on. I want to make sure you're at home. Fuck you. And I said, you turn your location on then. He's like, yeah, I will. We'll turn each other's location on. I'm like, fuck you. I said, well, we're not in a relationship. So no. I said, you know what? You just could post me right now on your Instagram. When you post me on your Instagram, we can be official, whatever. Because I just know he won't do that. He don't even post regularly. When I was in LA, bro, he's crashing out. He literally made his Instagram profile picture of the both of us. It was funny. And then he gave me like a story post, and he kept being like, that's such a big deal for me. I never post anybody. I never post a girl. I've never posted a girl. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your bare minimum. The fact you haven't done no bare minimum in your life. You think that shit's special to me? Fuck you and your bare minimum. Or, sorry, I can't even say that word. I can't even say that word. Get the fuck off me. I can't even say bare minimum. So, you know what? He felt some type that when he put that shit on, I laughed at it. I was like, ha, that's funny. Because then, like, when he posted me and I said, I want to post on Instagram. If you don't post me on Instagram, we're not together. He's like, I put you as my profile picture and you left. So I took it off and I posted you on the story. Okay. What do you want me to do about it? So I turned my location off. That's when I turned my location off. Fuck you. We're not together. Fuck you. Didn't post me. I want to post, bitch. I don't want no fucking story. The fuck is that? 24-hour shit. The fuck? He's like, everybody's gonna see it. It's fresh. This and that. But fuck you. Location off. And he's like, ugh. Like, he kind of freaked out about it. He kind of freaked out. He called me about it. And you turn your location off? Yeah. Well, fuck you. Hung up. Okay. Going on with my life. So anyway, he's like, turn your location back on. Like, he's been asking to. So why? So weird. Love it. And I don't want his location. The fuck, I am cool. Like, fuck. And then and then apparently, you guys, he was like, and you know what bothered me the most about you going to LA, Jada? Is that when you said goodbye, the last thing you said was, see you when I see you. And I was like, oh, I said that? It's like, yeah, you said that. And you knew you were going. I was like, oh, that's hilarious, right? So then when he's about to leave, right, he was smiling, he's smiling, like, because he's smiling, like, this whole little hour playing with me, because I was like, when are you going? He's like, oh, like, tonight, like, at 5, around 5, like, right, wasn't telling me. He's going, his plane left at 5 hours, told me 6 hours before, but he kept saying, it's more than what I got, it's more than what I got. So I was like, okay, so for future, you want me to tell you before I go, right? You want me to tell you before I go. And he's like, well, in that situation, yes, like that exact situation. I was like, let me know. So future, you want me to tell you, right? And he's like, it doesn't matter. Oh, hold on.